we're going to learn how to get barrel because it's firing. And it has been firing. My legs are tired.
And what's going on? Good evening, everybody. This is GC3, and I'm in the place to be, coming from the GC3 Hoops Network studio out in Phoenix, Arizona. And we are back with episode number 4, and I got a special guest. So, earlier this month, I was able to go out to the Bay Area. All right, you guys see I'm rocking my Warriors cap, Golden State. And I go there every year. And what happens is my guy, Cam Williams, runs a super unique camp called the Gems in the Gym Fresh Faces Miles McGowan Coaches Classic. And for women's basketball, like, this is the preview of some of the top kids from around the country. A lot of mid-major and elite high-major prospects have attended this event in the past. So every year I always make time and make an effort to be out there. But anyway, I got a special guest that I'd like to bring on, and she's hailing from Seattle, Washington, another one of my favorite cities, but Seattle's also extremely rich in basketball. So let's bring her on. I got Lucia Mayorquin.
Hi.
Lucia, how's it going? How you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain. I mean, right now, well, I can complain because I know in Seattle, the weather is so beautiful. Out in Phoenix, we're over 100 degrees. We had some rain, so we got some humidity kicking in. So I'm trying to hang in there.
Yeah, that's good.
So, Lucia, let's talk about the camp. So you attended the Gems in the Gym Fresh Faces Miles McGowan Classic. You were one of the top freshman prospects that emerged on my radar. Let's talk about the camp. I mean, how did you like it? Can you please explain your experience to the audience on what you experienced and at the event?
Well, I think it's a great event. I had a lot of fun. Just the competitiveness and the tough, everyone plays really tough, and that's just the way I like to play. I really enjoyed it. It's really nice.
Awesome. So you're pushing nearly 6 foot. I mean, it's and you play both. I have you playing both guard positions because when I was watching you at the event, you could play the wing, you could play the shooting guard, but you also could play the point because I saw you handle the ball and facilitate, drop dimes. So talking about that, I mean, who do you model your game after? Or who's your favorite player?
I model my game after Juju Watkins and some of Paige Becker's, because Paige Becker, she has a great mid-range shot, and I try to get incorporate mid-range into my game. And Juju Watkins, because she's just really physical, down in the key area, and she just always gets the job done for her team. And it's just a way I want to play.
Yeah, so just watching that, I mean, I noticed you love to go downhill. You had a pretty good mid-range game. You could finish around the rim, but also you can hit the perimeter shot time to time. I mean, is that how long have you been playing basketball? Because it seems like the way you looked on that court, it just came so natural. So how long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing basketball since I was 4. I got put in a rec league. My parents lied about my age so I could go in early and play against the kids year older than me. So I've been playing for a while.
That's awesome. So did your mom and dad play basketball?
Yeah, they both did.
Awesome. Do you know anything about their playing careers? And not really.
Not really.
Okay. And then have you played your mom or dad one-on-one or horse in the driveway?
I play my dad one-on-one. He always says I don't beat him, but like I always beat him. He just like lies about it. I don't know why.
That's awesome. No, I honestly think the way just watching your skill set and the way you play, like I really think you probably beat your dad. I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he's listening on the episode and just shaking his head. But like low key, I mean, like for me, I used to play against my sister growing up, my younger sister, and even though I was a little bit stronger, more physical, she just had such a really good game. She could hit the shots, etc. So let's talk about your recruiting. Do you have any interest or offers right now?
Yeah, I have two offers. I have my first one from Seattle U, and then I got my second one from George Mason.
That's awesome. And normally, what I always tell prospects and their families, when you're getting the interest and the offers this early in the game, that's just kind of like it's gonna pick up. And I honestly, after watching you, my assessment is I believe you're gonna be a power four prospect. I mean, just your size, your feel, your IQ, your skill set. So just you're definitely were one of my prospects that emerged, and I really was like, oh my man, I really like this kid's game. So for college coaches to know, have you thought about what you want in a college, like location, the type of weather? You want a bigger school? Have you thought about that yet?
Yeah, a little bit. I really want to be somewhere sunny. I don't really like the rain. I live here in Washington. I need to get away from that. Um, and it's just like a team that like I'm a main part of, and like I can do great things for my team.
Awesome. Well, yeah, college coaches who are chiming in, I mean, on this, hey, here's some little Easter eggs I said, on this kid's recruiting. So, before we get to our next portion of the show, we got to take a little bit of a commercial break. So we'll be back here in a few. All right.
Okay.
Got bugs out of this world? Have no fear. Free Yourself Pest Control is here. Give Derek a call at 480-580-1549 for your free estimate today. Again, please support Free Yourself Pest Control as they sponsor and support local communities and youth sports events. And we are back. I'm here with one of the top prospects who emerged out of the Gems in the Gym Fresh Faces, Lucia Mayorquin. And we were talking about pretty much her offers, her experience at the camp. And, she's just talking about how she was beating her dad in the driveway one-on-one. So just super amazing. I mean, this young lady is definitely a prodigy, one to watch out for. But moving on to our next thing. So, you're starting high school. What do what high school are you going to go to this winter or
I'm
this
gonna be
school year?
I'll be going to Bellevue High School.
Bellevue High School? Okay, nice. And that's right in the Seattle area because I've been to Seattle. My godson actually graduated from Graham Kapowson, I think in the Tacoma area. So that should be right down. I believe that's right down the street, right from where you're going to school.
I have no idea. I'm not very good with like my cities and stuff, like how close they are, but
Okay. Well, so what are some of your goals going into the winter season? Because I know for a fact you're probably going to be playing on the varsity as a freshman.
well, one of my goals like for me and like for my team is to win state and just like go dominate every team we play and just take it game by game.
That's awesome. So do you feel like there's any pressure on you being a freshman that's probably going to play varsity? Do you have any pressure on yourself or pressure from your family?
No, not really. I'm just excited to play with my team because I'm gonna have lots of great teammates around me and like they'll help me through everything. I'm just really excited to play with them. That's all.
No, that's awesome. So what AAU team did you play on this last summer and spring?
I play with Northwest Greyhounds on the 3SSB circuit.
Oh, yeah, nice. So, how was your experience playing on the 3SSB circuit? Because I know you guys went all the way to finish your circuit. You played all the way out in South Carolina. How was that?
It was fun. I really liked it because just everybody on that circuit, they like to play tough, and the competition is just amazing.
And then, what age group did you play on as an eighth grader?
I played 15U.
Okay, awesome. So technically, you've been playing up since preschool,
Yeah.
technically. So that's awesome. So and then you know what? Do you have any like pregame rituals, like any snacks or any music you need to listen to?
I mean, applesauce. I eat applesauce before my games. Just gives me some energy and stuff. But I don't really listen to music before my games.
Oh, okay. Well, and I like bringing that up because everybody kind of has their own little ritual. Like for me, when I was a player, it's always like making sure I have clean socks.
Yeah.
It is making sure my socks are clean and, before I lace up and, I'd always just be kind of zoning out, because that's one thing is, people don't understand how important that mental game, to get psyched out. So for you, just does consuming the applesauce kind of help your concentration as well to kind of get your mind into that game mode?
Kinda, yeah. It's just something because especially like our second game of the day just gives me like energy to keep going, and I just eat it. It's good too.
No, that's awesome. I mean, it's definitely, for my younger viewers out there, for them to kind of, try it out because I know there's a lot of younger kids that are coming out who are probably going to be looking up to you. Because I guarantee here in a little bit, we're going to start seeing you on ESPN, playing college ball. And then eventually, I think you have a great shot to be a pro, be in the WNBA. So my last thing before we let you go, in a typical day, what does that look like? Do you wake up early? Do you try to get a workout in, shoot in your driveway before you get ready to go to school, and then do you go to training after school? What
Well,
does that look like?
in the summer, I've been working out. Some days I wake up at like 5:45 to go to my workout at 7 a.m. And then in the middle of the day, I just work out with my mom at the gym, like my shot and just like driving to the basket and stuff. And then the school year, I don't really know what it's going to look like because I don't really know my schedule yet. So we're going to figure that out as it goes on. But
That's awesome. Well, Lucia, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to catching up with you probably about mid-season of your high school season, and we can talk about how things are going.
okay. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, college coaches, basketball fans, Lucia's Instagram is right there. Her tag handle is right underneath, and I'm excited to probably have her back again as we continue to bring some exposure to the national spotlight with some of these prospects. Again, have a good weekend and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
All right, guys, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, youtube.com/at GC3 Hoops Network. And that is episode number 4. Peace.